Hello everybody, my name is Sophie and welcome to my book nook. It is only 10 days until the reading rush. Have you heard of it? You probably have. It's this big readathon that happens every year. It used to be called like Booktubeathon back in the day, before my time here. It's called the Reading Rush now, and it's a huge readathon that like thousands of people take part in, and basically you read as many books as you want. There's like no specific amount. There's challenges, you can get badges, there's merch, it's really cool. There's video challenges, all that kind of cool stuff. I will link their website in the description box along with their YouTube channel so you can get some more information. But I am here today to share with you my TBR for the Reading Rush because I'm excited. I have been excited since last year's Reading Rush ended. And last year's Reading Rush, I did pretty good. I'll find a video to put up here. I don't know which one. I think I have a vlog. I'll put that one. But I'm really excited. Last year, I was lucky because I didn't have to work because the same week of the Reading Rush was the week I had my kidney stone removed. So I didn't have to work for most of the week. I was out for one day because of the surgery. I managed to read 7 books. I managed to film every day. I did it all. And this year I do have to work. I have 2 jobs. I'll be working every day, but somehow, some way, I'm going to make it work. I'm going to read 7 books. I am going to meet all these challenges. I am going to film all the videos. I'm going to vlog too. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, okay? I'm excited. That's all I can say. So let's get into this TBR so you can see what I'm going to read. I'm excited. There's some really good books in here. Alright, so let me go over the challenges. I am going to be completing all 7 challenges with 3 different books. And then I'll be just like reading 4 other books. But I want to make sure I get all the challenges done just in case I can't read all 7 books. So, yeah. Alright. So, for the challenge of read a book that has a cover that matches the color of your birthstone, which my birthstone is diamond, so I'm going with white for that. And then also the challenges of read a book that starts with the word the, and read a book set in a continent that you don't live in. For all of those, I'm going to do The Things She's Seen by Emmeline and Ezekiel Quemelina. This book is set in Australia, actually, and it's about this girl who's dead, and like her dad can see her and stuff like that. It sounds cool. I've been wanting to read it for a while. I believe I had it on like my books I was excited about like last year, and it fits all these challenges perfectly. It's also only like 224 pages, I think, so love that. Absolutely love that. And yeah, I'm very interested in this book, so I will be reading this one for sure. Then for the challenges of read a book that is inspired by a movie you've already seen and read a book completely outside of your house, I will be reading Wonder. Yep, you heard me right. I already watched the movie and I loved that movie. It was great. I just recently read a biography memoir type thing about it's from a mom and her son who has a similar facial deformity as Augie in the book, and I really loved that biography. It was great. It's called Normal, and I will link my Goodreads review in the description so you can check that out. So I'm really looking forward to this because I have been wanting to read it for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it, so I'm finally gonna get around to it. Fingers crossed I will be getting a copy of the audiobook on Overdrive, hopefully, because I this is gonna be the book that I read when I am not home. Either I will read it at work, I will take walks, or like worst comes to worst, I will read it on my porch. But one way or another, I'm not going to be reading it inside of my house. And then the last 2 challenges are read a book in a genre you want to read more of, which for me is romance, and then read the first book that you touch. So that question, prompt, whatever, is up to interpretation. read the first book that you touch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stack of romances. I got a bunch that sounded good, and I'm gonna put them in this container thing. I'm gonna shake it up. Kinda. I don't know if I can really shake this up. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm gonna. I probably should not do that with my eyes closed. I will hit myself in the face with the book. And now I'm not gonna look. It's fine. I'm not gonna look. We're gonna see which one I grab, and that's gonna be what I'm gonna read. So, let's see. All right, I'm going with this one. Oh, okay. So, Would Like to Meet by Rachel Winters. This book is like about this girl who works at like a film agency, and she has to like get this guy to write a screenplay, I think, and she like does it by like recreating a bunch of meet cutes. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna read it. This is the one. This is the one that I'm gonna read. This is the romance, the one that I touched first. I'm excited. It's not. I'm kind of glad that I picked this one and not one of the other ones, because like this is one of the shorter ones, like 350 pages. I can manage that. There are some in here that's like 400. So that's a lot. This is good. This is good. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to read. I'm excited to read all of these books. So those are the books that I will be doing to complete the challenges, and then I also have some other graphic novels, mostly, that I'm going to be reading. And one of them is going to be The Prince and the Dressmaker, because I have heard amazing things about this, especially like from my best friend, Bella, the Bookish Badger. I know that she adores this graphic novel, and my library kind of like, our YA graphic novels are like off in a corner in my library, which is also the corner where we're storing all of our furniture, because, you know, nobody's allowed to sit places. And this was the only one I was able to grab, but like it worked out perfectly because I've been wanting to read it. So I will be reading that. I will be reading the second volume of The Sandman, which is called The Doll's House. I think it's either The Doll House or The Doll's House. I believe I read the first volume of The Sandman last reading rush, I think. I'm pretty sure. So I'll be reading the next volume this time. It is in transit to my library, so that should be here. Plenty of time. I'm hoping to read Batman The Dark Knight Returns. However, I put it on hold, and it says it's checked into other libraries, but nobody has put it in transit and sent it to me yet, so I don't know if that's going to be here in time. Not sure. I'm also going to read The Handmaid's Tale, the graphic novel, because I have been wanting, when we got this in at my library, it looked cool, and why not? I need a graphic novel, so that one. And then, depending on whether or not Batman comes in, I may read this instead, which is Song of the Crimson Flower by Julie C. Dow. And technically this is an ARC. Technically it's an ARC, and I didn't read it yet. So I need to read it. I need to still review it, even though it's already out. It's another relative. It's like a little over 250 pages, I think. So another one that's not too long. So we'll see. We'll see if Batman comes in. So yeah, these are some of my Reading Rush TBRs. I am excited. Are you guys excited? Let me know if you're participating in the Reading Rush. I want to know. I want to hear what you're reading. I want to know what you're going to be doing. Let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like listening to me talk about books, please subscribe to my channel, because this is what I do. And like unbox things and vlog and stuff like that. If you are not already, please follow me on Twitter at Sophie's Book Nook. In the event that I have to mark a video made for kids, you will need to be following me on there so that you will know that I made a video. And I think that is it. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!